Wow, I waited just long enough. Oh, what's up, man? And we have police on scene. Perfect.
Hey, sir, how are you?
What's going on, man? I didn't think you guys were coming out. Took a while.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They called. The security called.
Yeah, I told him. He just told me not to film. I told him I'm not on your property, so.
Do you mind if I ask what you're filming for?
Oh, I'm just doing a little news story. I'm a journalist.
Okay, all right.
That's all.
Do you work for any specific company?
No, I'm
or-
just independent.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Oh, I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming, dude.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming.
Okay.
On public property. I'm not
let's just-
trespassing.
Hold on. Okay. You're not in any trouble.
I know.
Okay.
I know. That's why I'm not going to ID.
So,
Because I'm not in any trouble. Exactly. That's
you don't have to be in trouble for me to ID you, though.
Well, that's what Title 11, 1902 says in Delaware. You know, you have some kind of crime that you suspect me of, and you just said I'm not in any trouble. So you just lost that whole get my ID thing. That's what I know.
Yep.
Sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
I don't want to do the whole...
I know. I don't want to talk to you at all. Are you detaining me here?
Technically, you're not free to go.
When the officer says the security guards were just concerned because you're filming, the man behind the camera calmly replies, "Their feelings don't trump what I can do." That one line perfectly captures the essence of the First Amendment, the constitutional protection of free speech, free press, and the right to gather information in public spaces. In Glick versus Cuniff, 2011, the court ruled that the First Amendment protects the right to record public officials performing their duties in public. Here, the cameraman wasn't trespassing, wasn't disrupting, wasn't interfering, he was simply recording, and that, under U.S. law, is not a crime. Police and security officers may feel uncomfortable, but discomfort is not a legal standard. Feelings don't override the law.
Okay,
so I am detained. Okay.
All right, so like I said, the security office called. They were just concerned because you were videoing. That's all. Okay.
I thought you were law enforcement, not feelings enforcement out here. You know, their feelings don't trump what I can do.
I can't hear you.
That their feelings don't trump what I can do. You're not feelings enforcement. You're law enforcement.
Okay.
The law says I can video from public property.
I understand that. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. Okay.
Perfect.
But I am allowed to verify who you are. Just make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. So.
Okay. Well,
if we need to escalate, that's fine. If you want to get a supervisor, I'll wait.
Okay.
I got no
My
problem
supervisor's actually on his way. I'll let you talk to him a little bit more. So.
Perfect.
Is there any reason why you don't want to provide any identification?
I want to be anonymous. That's the whole point.
Okay. All right.
That's all it is. I'm just trying to do a news story. I'm an investigative news journalist. If I tell everybody who I am, what I'm doing, everybody gonna know. What's the point of coming out here? You know, you gotta come out to the source. They got a lot. They just got approved for like a COVID, vaccine. I'm just working on a little news story about it. I don't see why y'all need to heart me for who I am and what I'm doing.
No one's harping you. It's part of our job. We ID people when we get called to complaints.
I know, but I'm just engaged in free press out here.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
So you can be as cooperative as you want, but at the end of the day, we're still allowed to ID you. That's all.
That's fine. Well, at this point, you said I'm detained, so I'm just not going to speak anymore at this point.
Okay.
What's up, buddy? What's up, man?
We just got called here from the guard check.
Yeah, that's cool. I know I told him to. He's hollering at me not to film, so I told him I'm not on your property. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. I called the police. They'll tell you the same thing. So I was hoping you'd come out here and educate him and tell me to have a nice day, but your officer here is harping me for my ID. So I'm not real happy about it, so I don't know what you want to do about it. He said you're the supervisor.
Yep. So, look, we're obviously not trying to give you a hard time about the whole situation.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to keep doing my job out here. I'm out here doing a job.
I understand.
I don't want to be held up any longer. So
I understand.
I'm detained, so.
But, well, you technically are right now. I just need your ID.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm not
Okay, so I'm just going to try to explain something to you.
That's fine. I just told you.
You giving us your we're not going to give it out to anybody, okay? This whole incident is documented. Would you just listen to me for once?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to be free on my way to do what I want to do.
You
I'm
can
just
still
out here
be if you let us do our job, though.
That's all I'm doing.
You can still be if you let us do our job, though. This is preventing you from doing what you want to do, though. So we could be out of your hair if you gave us your ID.
I want to turn around and go back to where I was doing.
Okay, that's fair. So do we.
I'm not stopping you guys. I'm not detaining you.
So much like
much
like you want us to educate the other individual, we are going to.
That's great.
Now's the time for us to educate you. Okay.
Woo, so okay, let's hear it, man. Let's hear it. Right.
So when it comes to
this is a good one. This is a good
so when it comes to stopping somebody, right? Suspicious
Title
person.
11, 1902. I know the code. So I know the code verbatim.
So are you aware of the basic things that you have to provide a police officer when
they said when you have.
As the officer keeps demanding ID, the cameraman asserts, "You have no suspicion of me breaking any laws. You're escalating and trying to violate my rights." And he's absolutely correct. Under Delaware Criminal Code, Title 11, Section 19:02, an officer may only demand identification when they have reasonable suspicion that a person is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a crime. Without reasonable suspicion, demanding ID becomes a violation of the Fourth Amendment. which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. The U.S. Supreme Court in Hebel versus 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, 2004, reaffirmed this principle. Stop and identify statutes are constitutional only when backed by reasonable suspicion. Otherwise, a citizen has every right to refuse and cannot be lawfully detained for doing so. This moment isn't just an act of defiance, it's a lesson in civic literacy, showing what it means when an ordinary citizen knows the law, quotes the statute, and stands firm in the face of authority.
You either have to think I'm about to commit, or I have committed a crime. He's already told me I've done nothing wrong. So you don't have that. So I have no obligation to give you anything. That's the problem here, is you have no suspicion of me breaking any laws. He's already stated that on camera.
Yeah.
So there's no need to go push any further with this. You guys are escalating this and trying to violate my rights of my Fourth Amendment to get my ID and trying to tell me you have to get my ID. You don't have to get my ID unless I'm breaking the law. That's how it works.
Okay.
So if we're gonna keep doing this, that's fine. I'm not gonna ID. So where do you want to go from here?
Well, you know, obviously we would really enjoy consensual conversation about that, but
It's already gone too far. We're detained at this point. It's not no longer consensual. So I don't know what to tell you, man.
do you have any active warrants or anything like
I
that?
have nothing. No.
So then all we have to do is verify that and you'll be on your
That's
way.
great. It's great. But I'm not gonna help you do that. If you want to figure that out, I'm not gonna help you with your investigation.
Why you would want to prolong this?
Well, it's just looking better and better. This is terrible. I do this all over Delaware. Most people don't even come out and talk to me. They just leave me alone. You guys are out here harping for my
I can't
ID.
speak for your other instances or whatever.
That's
We were
different.
called out here for a legitimate reason, okay?
It doesn't matter.
We're allowed, it does matter. We're allowed to identify who you are.
So if,
okay?
if someone's riding a bicycle and someone calls on them, you can just stop them and ID them because someone called on them?
Yeah.
Wow, come on. What's your name and badge number, sir? D.S. Milner?
Yep.
What's your badge number?
1088. Would you
Woo!
like to
Man, this is great stuff. You can just stop anybody and ID anybody. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You can just stop and ID anybody you want because you got a call. That sounds pretty terrible.
Look,
You guys think that way.
I'll call.
Are you his supervisor? Are you his direct supervisor?
Well, basically I'm the ranking person.
What's your name, sir?
Q4.
D4.
Yes, sir. Look,
It's a good one.
what?
I don't know why we're still here. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist.
When the supervisor arrives, the cameraman calmly lays it out. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist on public property. I've never entered private property. I'm not trespassing. I'm not loitering. I'm breaking no laws. That's a textbook assertion of rights. He identifies 3 key facts. 1, he's engaged in journalistic activity, protected by the First Amendment. 2, he's standing on public property, where filming is a protected act. 3, he's violating no laws, so the police have no lawful basis to demand his D under Section 1902. The 11th Circuit in Smith v. City of Cumming, 2000, held that the First Amendment protects the right to gather information about what public officials do on public property. Eventually, when the officers fail to articulate any crime, they admit, "You're correct. No crimes have occurred," and just like that, they walk away. No arrest, no citation. Just a citizen exercising his rights peacefully and within the law.
I'm gathering content. I'm on public property. I've never entered their property once. I'm not trespassing. I'm not loitering. I'm breaking no laws. Why are we still here? You're law enforcement.
That's true.
Let's enforce the law here.
So look, I'm just talking to you, man.
I don't want to talk anymore. I already told you that. I want to go back to doing my job. Like you guys should be going back to yours too. You're here not doing anything. You're harassing a law-abiding citizen right now.
Okay.
I'm not breaking any laws. We already established that.
So you never stepped foot on their property?
Never
anything
once.
like
I
that?
got I've been filming the whole time. 2 cameras now.
Do you know why he called specifically?
He came out to me
Yeah.
and told me I can't film, and then he went back in there. I guess he called somebody, and then he came back out again and said I can't film. I said, dude, I don't want to argue with you. I said, I'm not going on your property. I haven't been on it. I'm not on it. This is public. This is the police's job. Call them because you can't enforce anything on public. I said, if you don't like it, then call them. And I didn't know if he did or not. It's been a while since I said that. I was getting ready to leave.
Okay.
That's why I was going back here once more to get some shots, and I was about out of here. And I was like, holy shit, they showed up finally.
Yep.
I didn't want you chasing me around, so I was kind of waiting for you, you know? I didn't want to just run away. I'm not hiding anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you wanted us to come out here? Is that what
Not
you're
really, but when he said that, I wanted to wait for you guys to come.
Well,
I'm
we
not going to,
didn't-
like, be around town and have you guys
take the
chasing
phone
after
call.
me.
Someone at the police station took the phone call
Yeah,
and
it's
we just
great.
responded out here. So.
Well, I mean, when you get out here, you see that, hey, some guy's just taking pictures in public. He's good to go. He's not doing anything wrong. He's turning around. You don't even have to come talk. I get it if you want to. That's great. I don't mind you coming and talking. And I tell you what I'm doing, but as soon as we try to escalate to, oh, we're going to get your ID, it becomes an issue.
I asked for ID.
Okay, I'm not going to. That's fine, dude. You
So
told me
we
you
don't
had
have
the
to play
right.
a semantics game. That's what you're doing.
That's fine. We'll play it back, man. That's fine.
Here's the deal. Obviously,
That's semantics. That's what was said.
here's the deal. Can I just call you friend since you don't want to
Yeah,
give
that's
me your
fine. It's cool.
So here's the deal, friend. Obviously, since in just conversation, we've been able to articulate that obviously no crimes have occurred, okay?
Mhm.
You're correct. Okay? We don't need to push the envelope any further.
Damn.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
So
ready.
you're not detained. We're just having consensual conversation. Okay?
All right, that's fine, man.
All right. Look, obviously, we're not out here to give you a hard time. We're genuinely not.
I get it, yeah.
Okay? The only reason we were out here is because we're called out here. Okay?
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. They don't know.
It.
He's sitting in a shack.
It's strange. I get it.
He's sitting in a shack and he sees some dude with cool equipment walking around, and he's probably like, "What in the heck is going on?"
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but they're a big company. They got a lot going on. So a lot of people want to know about it. I'm just out here getting pictures of signs so I can put them in like a story or something like that. Getting videos. If I see if they have any cars with some labels on them, something like that. So I'm just out here trying to get some shots.
More power to you.
That's all, man.
Okay, look, just be careful. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't mind when they go. I'd rather you guys come out here and educate them. That way, if it goes away, they can go back to doing their job. I can go back to doing my job. Everybody's cool, you know. So when they come out here saying something, that's why I tell them, call the police. It's fine. I don't mind dealing with you guys. I hope most people come out and they tell them what's going on. Hey, he's allowed to do it. Don't worry about it. And that's the end of the day. Have a nice day. That's what I look for. I don't, you know, there's no need for my name. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Well, look, at the end of the day, I agree with you. Okay, I do, and that's why I'm not pushing this.
It's the law, though. That's why. Right.
I'm not disagreeing with you. So, obviously, there's nothing that we can articulate that's going on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I hope not.
So, look, friends, since again I don't know your name,
Yes, sir.
okay, I wish you nothing but the best.
I appreciate
okay?
it.
Now, obviously, in the future, if somebody were to call and there was something that we could articulate, we would definitely need your ID. Okay?
I got you. That's why I don't do that. So I know what I'm doing. I'm out here. I stay on public. I got it, man.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Appreciate it. You guys have a nice night.
You too. Be careful, all right?
Mm-hmm. Car number 211-440-8403 on the supervisor car. Two 11072 supervisor. Let's get the education and then we're out of here. That young boy, I thought he was gonna get my ID. That's crazy. He was adamant about it. I need to get complaint forms. That was terrible. The things that officer said were scary. They were scary, guys. got any complaint forms on you, or do I got to go up to the station? Yes, sir. For his behavior. I really think it's scary. If that's the stuff he thinks, it's scary what he's doing to people on the streets.
So all you have to do is just stop by the police station. Obviously, probably not right now, none of the administration is there, but I'll give you my business card.
All right.
Okay. And stand by here for a second.
Yeah, you're good. I got time, man.
The complaint number that we were dispatched out here for, I'm just going to write it on my business card.
Perfect.
So they're like, well, when, where.
Gotcha, that'll help. Yes, sir.
This, okay?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Does he wear body cam? I don't know. I didn't notice if you did. You did? Okay.
Yeah, we all do.
Perfect, man. That's awesome. I love it. I love it, man. Yeah. I love it.
That's my name.
Thank you, sir.
So look, I spoke with him. I told him, I was like, look, man, what's the deal? What was going on? He's like, it was videotaping and it was weird. It's not something I
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
And I was like, I get it. You stop and talk.
Yeah.
Turn on your property, correct? Great. Okay, no problem then. You know, it wasn't causing a traffic hazard, correct? I don't know, crazy. No. Okay, great. So I just told him, I was like, look, as long as he's just doing journalistic work right now, he's taking videos and pictures, as long as he's not trespassing on the property, he can do that. So, I said, obviously, if it goes beyond that, give us a call, but if he's out here taking pictures, not causing harm to anybody,
Gotcha.
that is what it is. Okay, so,
Sounds good.
yeah, no, again, I think he just started it.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I was quick with it. I was like, man, I don't want to argue with you. I tried not to because I know it can get hot sometimes. So I was like, man, let's move it on to the next step if you want to, you know. So.
Look, man, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your rights. I want you to know,
Yeah.
I'm not rolling or anything right now, man.
Yeah, you're good.
Just
You're good.
me talking. You have my name. I don't have yours, and that's fine. It's just obviously the way that everything's going in the world.
Yeah.
We're trying to be super hyper vigilant as far
Oh, I
as.
know. That's why I'm not here to invest. I'm not trying to be in the bushes and stuff. I don't want to be hiding what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. So I'm trying to present that image as I'm out here trying to be seen almost. So.
And, you know, it's one of those things too where obviously you spoke with the other officer first before I came up there.
Yes, sir.
Tried to chill everything.
Yeah, it worked good. It was nice.
I
I thought we were going the wrong way for a minute. It was
well,
good.
it probably was. And,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, just, you know, again, from, you know, our perspective, and I don't want to hold you up. Just
No, you're good, man. The
it's
sun's
just-
finally down. I'm good.
You know, when typically we're dispatched out somewhere and we're talking to somebody about whatever, it's just an automatic thing. It's like, what's your name? You know, that way we know who we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, a lot of times,
I wish that's what it was, but it's the first thing was you got a driver's license or an ID. I mean, it's not even trying to just say, what's up, man, what's up, what's your name? It's just, he wants my address, he wants everything about me, everything right in one shot, and it's just not entitled, not entitled.
not very good bedside manner.
No, but, all right, you guys get back to it, man. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'll get out of your hair. I'm gonna just what's today? Today's Thursday.
Yeah, probably not till Monday with the holiday, I bet.
Yeah, actually, you're probably right. But come in, let him know. Okay, and then just speak to anybody. Typically, Chief Calloway.
Calloway, okay.
Or his number 2 is Lieutenant Legates.
Legates and Calloway, got it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. You too, man. That was awesome.
In the end, this encounter wasn't about confrontation, it was about education. A calm citizen stood on public property, quoted the law, and reminded officers that rights don't disappear just because someone feels uncomfortable. This is what accountability looks like. Not anger, not chaos, but knowledge and courage in action. The Constitution protects all of us, but only if we know it, use it, and stand by it. If you believe that transparency and public accountability matter, hit like, share, and subscribe so more people can understand their rights and more officers can remember their duty to protect them. Know your rights, record responsibly, stay free.